What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and this Power Book 2 Season 2 video is was Ghost petty for the letter that he gave Tariq when Tariq got locked up for murder. Now, we know that Tariq St. Patrick been messed up in the head for the last couple seasons of Power, and especially in Power Book 2. He's been a little shisty, evil little dude and sneaky. He's killed people, and it seems that the chickens is coming home to roost like KFC. Now, before I break it down, please subscribe, bang that bell so you're notified of all my videos, and then let me explain. Now, we saw in episode 5 of Power Book 2 that Tariq was arrested on his school campus for the murder of Professor Brian McKnight, aka Jabari Reynolds. Now, we know that Tariq did kill him and actually pulled the trigger for the fatal shot, but it wasn't something that he wanted to do. And he's also getting framed for the murder of the police officer Ramirez. So while Tariq was in prison and thinking about what happened and how did he get in this situation, because it seemed that all his tracks were covered as far as he thought, and he was probably wondering who's setting him up. And while he was sitting there contemplating where he went wrong, we saw that his lawyer eventually came to see him. Now, Tariq has killed his own father. He has killed another cop, and he's also now killed Professor McKnight by pulling that trigger. So he definitely does deserve to be in jail, but it's all about, did you get caught? Now, when his lawyer Elvin came in, he said have a seat. Once he had a seat, we saw that he ended up, Tariq was a little suspicious nonetheless, but it's his lawyer, so I mean, of course he gonna have a seat. He trusts him. Now, this lawyer has never dealt with Tariq with any criminal cases, so that's why he was probably a little hesitant and surprised that he came. Probably thought he was going to tell him something in regards to having custody of his little sister, because he had just got custody of his little sister in court from his grandma. But we, not only him, but we as the viewers were surprised to find out that he told him, hey, I got this letter to give to you, this envelope I was instructed to give to you from your father's estate if you were ever arrested for the charges of murder, which was very unique and also, you know, a little bit of foreshadowing. Now, I don't think that James St. Patrick, aka Ghost, had a feeling that Tariq may murder him. So I don't think that when he was putting this estate together and his will together, that he thought that if he was to be killed, that Tariq would be the one to do it. I think that he may have put this here because Tariq murdered Ray Ray, or he knew that Tariq would not leave the game and that Tariq would end up getting caught up for murder, because I believe that James St. Patrick had the insight of the game from being in it so long that he knew that you would either end up dead or in jail. And if you get in the game, it's only a matter of time, if you decide to get deep into the game, that you would have to kill somebody, because somebody would try to come and kill you, or you would have to kill somebody to protect what you have. And so I think that he felt if Tariq Hardhead didn't listen, he would end up in this position. Now, I do also believe that if James St. Patrick was alive, he would have helped Tariq get out of jail. He would not have just said what was in this letter and left it alone. I think that he would have tried to help him get out of whatever situation that he was in, and he would have tried to maybe, you know, bend over backwards even. I mean, he was telling Tasha that if I go and take the charges for Tariq, we all lose, because now I'm in jail, I'm the head of the family, Now I won't be able to pull strings as the lieutenant governor and help get him out of jail or help you, and we all lose. But if he go to jail, maybe he'll straighten up, he'll realize what's going on. I can get some strings pulled and get him a shorter sentence. They didn't listen, and now we see that they both are probably in jail one way or another. She's in witness protection. Tariq is in jail, but because he the star of the show, we know he will get out. Now, when he was in his cell, we saw he opened the letter, and the letter didn't have much in it, and it was very simple, to the point, and I thought was actually pretty funny. And it said, when he opened the letter, "I knew you'd end up here, little nigga, right where you belong." That was it. Bang. Point blank, period. And what was tripped out is it was on the club's letterhead, truth. So basically he was just telling him the truth, that I knew you'd end up here right where you belong, which is the truth. I mean, he is guilty of murder. Now, did not know and have the insight to know that he would murder him, but he did murder Ray Ray when they told him not to, that they would take care of it. He did also murder Professor Reynolds. Now, maybe you can say he may not have had a choice, because if he didn't, Kane may have murdered him, which is a good point. Nevertheless, he still did murder James St. Patrick, and there is no way around that. There was no reason for him to murder his father. He never beat him. He never put him in a position where he needed to kill him. And if his mother, he felt, was in danger, which she wasn't, she had the ability to kill James St. Patrick herself. It was not for him to take it upon himself to do it. And he pretty much is the single reason why their family is in shambles. He watched his sister get killed, and she was killed because of information that he told her when he had no business telling her anything, because she didn't know what was going on. He also has the reason why his mother is in witness protection and has to leave, because they believe that she killed James St. Patrick, because she had to take the rap for him. His father's no longer in his life because he killed him, and his little sister no longer has a mother or father in her life because him, and she no longer has a sister. And grandma is on the bottle sipping on boxes of wine, sipping on MD 2020 like it's Kool-Aid, because she can't handle everything that's happened, and she about to have to start going to work at Walmart greeting people, because she no longer is on the gravy train with biscuit wheels because of him. So now he's single-handedly ruined everything, and he destroyed his own family. Nothing that he tried to do came out right. He even tried to blackmail his father into bringing millions of dollars in ransom because he said he was kidnapped when he wasn't. He has his Uncle Tommy out of the picture. He's ruined everything. You all let me know. Was Ghost petty for leaving that note, or was he on point? I'm going to say he was on point, and that was actually very genius that Ghost even had the insight to leave that letter in his case of demise, because he tried to tell Tariq while he was alive not to do that. He tried to give him everything he possibly could need so that he would never have to live that type of life, hustling in the streets. And this fool chose that life regardless, which was a major mistake, and Ghost knew it. And even Ghost tried to get out of the game in the very first episode of Power. He wanted to get out the game, and Tasha to keep him in the game. And so I think it was very insightful and on point, and hopefully it would be a wake-up call for Tariq. We know it's not, because then the show would be over. But nevertheless, I think it was dope, funny, perfect, and the only thing that could have been better is if it was James St. Patrick voice reading it, Omari Hardwick reading line. What do you guys think? Was he petty? Was he on point? You let me know. Is Tariq the single-handedly the reason why this family is destroyed? Put a 1T in the comments if you think Tariq deserves what he got and Ghost was right. Put a 2T if you think that he was petty and that he shouldn't have been writing that letter to Tariq. Y'all let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like, subscribe, bang that bell, and I'll catch you on the next.